What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. Had to hop on here really quickly because I just had a quick idea about the concept of value. And what I've noticed is that if you increase the availability, then you decrease the value of a particular thing. But on the flip side, if you decrease the availability, then you increase the value. And I'm not saying that this fits in every situation, but I think it fits in most situations, especially when it comes to things that are typically trendy or valuable to most people, such as jewelry, such as things like phones, game systems, and even when it comes to your time. And when it comes to things like your time or your resources, if they have access to them, it's not going to be that important to them if they can access it easily. If there's a challenge or difficulty factor, then they're forced to have value of that thing only if they care about it. That's the other thing. It can be something that is not so available, but if people don't care about it, then it's not going to be valuable to them. Going back to the time factor, if you're always available to people, you're always saying yes to them, if you're always doing people favors and not taking care of yourself, they, whether they admit or not, are not going to view your time as something that is of value. That most people are not going to say, unless they're reflective, they're not going to go back and say, hey, man, you need to take some time to yourself. You need to say no to people. You need to be selfish for a little bit. And another thing that crossed my mind was something simple like gaming, right? So PlayStation 5, when it first came out around this time last year, a bunch of people got it, but eventually you saw price gouging and things like that, people selling the system for $1,000 because there wasn't much access to get the system due to the chip shortage and a lot of different other pieces of technology. So the supply was very low, and people, I don't know who, were willing to pay over $1,000 for the system that was nowhere near $1,000 for the retail price. It becomes less available, and therefore it became more valuable. Things that should not bend, that should not break, those concepts or those principles that you live by, I think should be of the utmost value rather than these material things, because people have to perceive your time or perceive your resources or your will to give. They have to perceive those things as important. You can't even let family take advantage of you, because they'll definitely use the, oh man, I thought we was family. I thought we was blood. Why can't you do X, Y, and Z for me? When in the same situation, they probably wouldn't do it for you. So it comes to the point where, can I have access to these things? Can I manipulate the situation? This is the mind of those people that want to consume your time, energy, and resources. That goes with your time, that goes with your resources, your money, your mind. Do not let your mind just become available to everything on the news, to everything on social media, to everything that people make memes out of. People literally use meme logic and make it a part of their life. They take relationship advice that is implied on social media and make it a part of their lives. They take their political stances from social media and make it a part of how they perceive politics. The best thing that we can do is to just be open to new knowledge and new information, and then using our principles to evaluate how we go about making decisions based on that information. That's just what's been on my mind today. Appreciate you all listening. Thank you all so much for tuning in once again. It's your man, Jamil Muhammad. We out of here. Peace.